You don't have any rights for the fucking two-stage division. I do. Oh, that's great. Oh, boy. I already have that. Mm. Ladies and gentlemen, introducing the chocolate starfish. The chocolate starfish.
Welcome to the stream.
Yeah. Alright. See you later, gay boys. Good luck, Brev. Yeah, I'm fucking streaming because all of you fucking guns don't deserve it. Div 2, I'm gonna go and annoy Math. Give me a second. Hello, Math.
Diablo!
How you doing?
I'm not on comms, mate.
No, I am.
You are, I'm not, my friend.
I'm just here to randomly annoy you. I saw you online.
Who are you comms in tonight?
Div 2.
Nice, I'm racing in Div 3.
Ah. Ah, that
Back
would have been
racing,
fun.
mate.
Oh, great to hear. I'm your lobby host for tomorrow, mate.
Are you?
Yeah.
Oh, right. I've got to actually design the car for tomorrow and the suit, yeah.
John's happy to hear that, I think.
Gonna turn up in a green car and it should be pink.
I mean, just confused with the color palette.
Yeah, I'm colorblind.
I mean, no, I'm not completely colorblind, but I have some weaknesses with color. So, yeah, happens. All right, my friend. I wish you all the best.
Have a
I
good
just want
session.
to. I just.
Yeah, just wanted to jump in and
Yeah, I
annoy
just
you
want to
again.
annoy you really quick. Yeah. Have a
It's
good
all
one.
good, mate. You too, pal.
All right. So we now have successfully annoyed Fear. I did my job. Yeah. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to season 15. And yeah, as you could have heard a few minutes ago, that was my friend Mav. I I don't know how long it is ago, but yeah, he's now racing in Div 3. I'm now comms on Div 2, as far as I'm concerned. This is the beautiful DTS car for tomorrow for Progen. Yeah, tonight, I'm obviously Fear, as you can hear. Totally me. No, Fear is stuck at work, as far as I understood. And yeah, I'm now here on short notice to entertain you guys and do comms on you. And yeah. Hello, Looney Man. Paolo Monchi. I think Paolo Monchi was Iceman, if I'm not completely wrong. Yeah, happy to have you guys all here. And yeah. I see. Well, I mean, I can just annoy Basson. Let me just annoy Basson. I'm going to annoy Chris Basson as well. He was driver of the season last season in Elite. And yeah, it has become a thing of me being very frustrated with his qualifying pace. And yeah, he then randomly excelled in race pace whatsoever. Yeah, let's see if he invites me. And yeah. I just don't know my EA name actually anymore. God, there's 10 tags for me. Thanks, Basson, if you can hear me. I actually don't know who's actually racing in champs this season. But yeah. So, we have the champion of last season, Brent. God, I'm getting all the friend requests. People want to be friends with me. It's crazy. Bailey wants to be friends with me. Thanks. So, Real Damon Hill, I think I've seen race in Div 3 last season, if I'm not completely wrong. Brent, champion of Elite last season. Rattigan, who was also an Elite. Basson, who was an Elite. And driver of the season. And runner-up. Superi was also an Elite. Cold Steel, I don't think so. As well as Atmos. Mikey GTI, I know very good, to be fair, as he was probably one of the best teammates I had in DTS. Considering pace difference, we had no pace difference whatsoever, and we had a really good season together. Haytham, I know from DTS, and obviously numerous seasons I've either commentated on him or raced with him. Iceman, I've seen multiple times. Bailey, who was my teammate in the end last season. Prof, I definitely have seen multiple times, but I don't exactly know where it's from. Hello, Dale. Melanis, obviously, I know from DTS and numerous other divisions where I've fought with him. Viking Fox, I know, is quick. He won Academy last season, if I'm not completely wrong. Gandalf, obviously, really good at qualifying. JM is just the running meme because we always tag the wrong J. Looney Man, also know him pretty well. Andre had a pretty decent season in Elite last season. Windsword, I also know from Elite. Death Zombie, he was also in Elite, and I think I've seen him on Sundays. Yeah, and then there's myself. Yeah, I don't know if any of you guys are even. I mean, most of you guys probably know me, probably rather from DTS, as that's the only division I actually raced in. And I did comms on Elite last season, which was the third division. But last season we had 4 divisions. On Tuesday now we have only 3. Most of these guys I know from the division last season. There's obviously a few that are not from this were not from this division. I think a few of them were from champs. I think a lot of them are from champs last season. But yeah. I'm very happy to all see you here. Hello, Melanist. And yeah, so Prof was in the chat. My friend Manik was in the chat. Iceman should have been in the chat. Dale was in the chat. Yeah, Matt, I know him as Damon Hill, but yeah, and my friend Melanist. Yeah, and he also helped me out at DTS last season. Good Melanist with the invite and everything. Hello, Bailey. Yeah, Dale, I've eaten him. No, I'm definitely fair, mate. You know me. Definitely me. No, Fear is stuck at work, I think. And that's why I jumped in. I decided to jump in like about 20 minutes ago. Chris Squared, yeah. Hello, Hilly. Yeah. Obviously, Basson's first name is Chris. Makes him at least 2 times the driver he is. So yeah. Dale, where are you at? My friend. Are you still moving houses, or are you actually at one place now? Or am I just blind and I can't actually see you in the lobby? Ah, nice. Good to hear. So I can expect you back next week, yeah? saying expect you back. I don't know how long you actually take. Fingers crossed, yeah. Yeah, I hope so, my friend. I hope so. Alright. So, Brazil, pretty straightforward track. You have 2 long straights, and then you have a very nice, squiggly second sector where everybody's going to charge up their batteries for the long straight. So, yeah. I personally struggle sometimes with overtaking. Might just be a massive skill issue on my end. But I personally struggle with overtaking myself here a bit. But yeah, probably just a massive skill issue on my end. And yeah, these guys are going to prove me completely different how easy it is to overtake around this track. As always, when at least last season, when I said, oh yeah, this track is horrible for overtaking, I saw like 50 overtakes a race. So, yeah, I expect to be proven wrong again. Hello, Death Zombie. And yeah, we shall see. Whoever is the first on track. Iceman is the first on track. Teammates with Rattigan. And yeah, Rattigan for first DNF. Oh, Dale, I feel like you have some bad blood between you and your teammate from last season. Don't know why. Hello, Windsword. That's one name that I remembered. Striker was Windsword. So, yeah, Hilly, I just saw it. I just wanted to set everything up for now to actually do it. I'll do some predictions, and we shall see. Oh my god. Yeah, I also saw that now, Manic. I just have to go and look through all the tags I've gotten in the last 10 minutes, and we'll do that. Constructors winner. Hijack. First DNF. The thing is, with Brazil's turn 1, there could definitely also happen something in the first corner. Who do I predict for a race win? Let's go for Atmos. First DNF. Alright, Hilly, I put my predictions in. Iceman is on pole, as he is currently the first person to settle up. Basson. What on earth, Chris? Yeah! Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris. Naughty, naughty. Naughty, naughty, Chris. Alrighty, so our champion from last season of Elite is in P5. Yeah. Malanas goes first with 181. Yeah, it's always great when I just switch to drivers and I just see them doing something completely illegal. That's great. Oh, I didn't think about Malanas. Yeah, to be fair, Malanas pretty quick. Yeah, Bailey goes second for now. Yeah, I think it's going to be a very widespread qualifying session. As yeah, it's 2 divisions bunched together as far as I can see. The biggest part is still from Elite, but there's some people from Champs from last season. So I think it's yeah. I mean, it's going to be. I think it's going to be somewhat similar to Elite last season, where we had a very, very close midfield, but we always had like 2 or 3 people that were really, really quick in qualifying. Hello, Magnitex. But normally it evened out throughout the race because either there was some kind of strategic issue or people that just are quick in qualifying tend to also push harder on the first few laps and overcooks their tires and they have to do a 2-stop or something. Strategy-wise, to be fair, it is very close between the 1 and the 2-stop around here, considering the second sector, with also the amounts of dirty air. So, yeah, it's going to be a bit closer than you think, between the 1 and 2-stop. But it is how it is through the entirety of this game. It doesn't matter what track it is. There's always a very thin line between the 1 and the 2-stop. And yeah, can't say much more to that. JM goes first with a 1803. I might have misjudged my... Well, it is what it is. Yeah. See what Windsword can pull out. Hello, Chris. Who will be in the 7s? To be fair, I didn't expect people to be this quick. But I think Bailey and Gandalf are really good in quali. At least that's who I know from last season. I think Bailey, on the next run, Bailey would be in the 7s. Basson obviously won't. Since he refuses to practice a qualifying session. Obviously, Basson, you know that you obviously needed that side swipe from me right now. You definitely need to catch that stray. Basson P14 in quali, I mean, to be fair, Basson 14th in quali would be nothing new. You know? I just hope he's somewhat changed this season. Yeah, of course you do, Basson. Because I don't expect anything from you, yeah? You're randomly, like I said, you're randomly gonna gain like 9 positions throughout the race. But you just refuse to qualify properly. I'm just gonna watch my friend Mikey GTI here, who I think I had one of the best team performances ever with my teammate around Brazil. That was with Mikey. A brilliant race. To be fair, it was the old DTS format, but that was still pretty cool. Really enjoyed that race. So I'm gonna go through your predictions that the fellow drivers did. I'm obviously not gonna mention the names who predicted what, as that is something for the write-up. But I can say 3 people have predicted Gandalf to be on pole. Iceman's the first one in the 7s. Then 2 people have predicted Atmos. 2 people have predicted Superi. Someone predicted Bailey. And yeah, so Viking Fox, Gandalf, Superi, Atmos, and Bailey were predicted by you guys to be on pole. Yeah, Diablon comes, hello. And yeah. I mean, to be fair, Bailey was a really good qualifier, Superior was a really good qualifier, Atmos I know is a good qualifier, he just maybe didn't really hit a good run around here. But normally it was pretty decent around this track. Milanos is up by a tenth and a half. With a good exit here, he could go onto a provisional pole. Is it enough for the jump to first, or... No, it's not. It's also not enough for the 7. But a really good lap from Milanos. And yeah, Bailey's now the second person in the 7s. So at least I got that prediction right. Bailey's going to be in the 7s. He wasn't the first one, but at least that was somewhat correct. Prof's already done, Andre's already done. Atmos did improve. Yeah. It's closer than I thought it would be, to be fair. Gandalf didn't really hit that lap that he needed. Winston on another run. Yeah, I guess a bit more there. Yeah, the top 5 is really close. But like, in general, it's very close. I mean, to be fair, Gandalf in 13th is 4/10 off pole. I mean, to be fair, man, Elite last season was a similar difference. I think this division so far is really well put together. Except for obviously Basson being unable to properly qualify. This could be really close. Let's have a look at him. It goes a bit wide there. Basson, you're not even improving! Jesus Christ. Basson improved by 7,000ths of a second. Yeah, definitely just make sure to report it and it will be dealt with. Impeding is taken very seriously around here, so there shouldn't be much of an issue if you report it. My god, Milanos and Mike GTI, the Alpine seems to be exactly the same pace. As it seems. With 4.5 minutes left, we have about 4.5 minutes left. We currently have 17 people in here, Jesus Christ. Gandalf improves, now on P10. Is about a bit more than a bit more than 2/10 of pole. 18 people. Jesus Christ. JM goes first again, improves his time to a 7.8. It's a good lap from him. There should be now a lot of cars about to go out. Gandalf should be able to get in and out with time to not a lot of time to spare, but at least somewhat time to spare. Heatham improved. So on is 8.5. And here's our division manager this season. He's also about to go on the lap. Let's see what he can do. So he uses some battery, it should be around 80%. Now he goes down to like 75. He even puts it to none. More. Oh, he goes deep there. That's going to cost him some time, but... Well, 10.5. Still not the lap he wants, but... if he has enough fuel, he can easily do another outlap and recharge. It's an 8.7, brings him up, not a place, but at least a proper time on the board. Iceman's doing the second outlap. Bailey's on a run, fastest in sector 1. Used a lot of battery. And also doesn't really cut across that curb there. Stays off the curb. Yeah, puts that one pretty nice. Well, that's half a tenth up. Almost a tenth. For now that would be enough for pole, but he doesn't really have the battery left to push to the line. He runs out just before, he does a 7.9. Oh, that's gutting. Goes into P2 for now. Iceman's about to start his lap. Milanist... is he on a lap? I think he is. No, he's not. 4 seconds. Jeez. Mikey's on a lap. Brent retired on the pit lane. Mikey improves by half a tenth. Bit more than half a tenth. In sector 2, he does have the battery to push to the line. How far can Mikey go? Is it enough for row 1? It is not! It is P5! My god, this is close. Iceman. Invalidated. Bailey obviously invalidated. Also not on a lap. Can JM improve his time? He does! A 7.6. Yeah, that's quali over. Unless... oh no, he's sadly invalidated. Iceman invalidated. So we have a pretty... yeah. And it is somewhat like last season in Elite, where somebody just knocked it out of the park in qualifying. And the rest is pretty close. So between P2 and P13, we have, yeah, about 3 tenths. a bit less than 210. A bit less than 3/10 between P13 and P2. That is virtually nothing. So yeah, is it close? I would say somewhat. Did anyone predict JM on pole? No. Milanos lost 2/10 in the last sector. Whoa. So, unless, yeah, that is rough. Let me just get the results on before someone forgets, so they can actually grab them off my stream. That is close. It is very close. Jesus. Seems like it's dry. It's good to see. A wet race on the first race would have been too much of a nightmare already. Can't wait for someone to say, oh yeah, it rains in 10 minutes, but... Right. Mostly mediums, that's what I expected, you know. Nobody pitted on that one. Crazy. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, the formation lap is underway. And Andre, or Dental, however you guys know him, decided to go with his very famous I'm gonna start on soft strategy. So, the first pole position is JM, who's starting on mediums. In P2 we have Bailey, who had a very good season in Elite last season, and he's now starting on the medium in P2. In P3 we have Prof on mediums. On P4 we have Iceman on mediums. In P5 we have Mikey on mediums. In P6 we have Melanist on mediums. Both Alpines in the top 6. We have Superi, who also had a very good qualifying performance last season in Elite. In P7 on mediums, we have Atmos on mediums, we have Looneyman in P9 on mediums, we have Viking Fox on mediums, then we have the champion of last season from Elite on hards in P11, we have Dental or Andre, however you guys know him, on softs in P12, we have Gandalf in P13 on hards. In P14 we have Cold Steel on hards. In P15 we have Windsword on mediums. In P16 we have Mr. I don't want to qualify properly. In P6 On mediums, we have P17, Mr. Rattigan on hards, in P18, Hatham on mediums, in P19, Damon Hill on hards, and Def Zombie on hards in P20. JM missed his parking spot, and I think Bailey has a special livery for the V-Carb. Somebody else messed up their parking? No. Alright, Bailey is standing practically at a 45-degree angle. And it is lights out, and away we go. Bailey is scrubbing off the line. That wasn't the greatest start from him. And is there carnage? I mean, I don't see anybody flying off now. Oh, nobody's dead. A lot of people go off the track, but we don't have a yellow flag for now, which helps with the race for now. Basson tries to make a move around the outside. Can he squeeze his nose in? No, he cannot. Malanus is under attack by... How on earth is he here? What kind of rocket start did you have? Dentor is up into P6. Malanus, can he gain the position back? He can. Bailey took the lead of JM. Is it enough to go for a move down the inside? No, he cannot. He holds the position for now. Oh, a lot of contact there between these two. Looney Man and Viking Fox are going at it. Also, Atmos wants to have a piece. Melanist is still struggling to get back past. Andre is already out of DRS. Basson is fighting his former rival. Brent also has damage. Hatham. Oh my god, what are they doing? Gandalf dropped the position in total. It's a bit sketchy what's going on behind, but sure. However, yellow flag. Rattigan is round. Rattigan is round. And he has no damage. Brand goes into the pit lane. Changes front wing. Iceman is struggling to hang on to the front three. So, at the moment, we have three bigger trains. And Iceman's trying to close that gap. But mostly it is P1 to 3. Then everybody until P13. And then everybody else. Which is mental. Iceman made it back in. Prof didn't. And Andre is behind him. So, Sector 2 being the absolute nightmare for anybody following someone. Yeah. You can expect people struggling to drive close to someone. Yeah. Can JM go for it now? I mean, he's close enough to go for a move. If he gets a decent run here through the center S. Which he does, but he's just not close enough. They're trying their hardest to stay on the back of that turn. Yeah. So, at least I didn't get through front entirely. There was still a decent amount of moves. But it is still a nightmare to overtake around this track. I can try to go for a move. I mean, if he goes for a move, he has to go now. He's now 2 tenths down. It's his best chance to go for it down the straight. But JM just has more battery. You know, Andre and Milanos are going at a superior style past. Both of them. Superior made a move on both of them. And now they are out of units. So at the front they're now 6 tenths apart. We won't see any moves happening here. What can we see here? Milanos. They have absolutely no battery to fight each other. But now Milanos goes for the inside. The softs have to be absolutely horrendous at this point now. It goes completely off the track. Can't believe that didn't have anyone on the penalty by now. Viking Fox sticks his face in. It's not. It does actually do it, but yeah. And Rattigan is out. Rattigan is the first DNF, and we have a safety car. Let's see how many people protected him to go out first. Oh, what's the prediction for that? No, that wasn't the prediction from the drivers. So, Bailey gets 10 seconds. That won't help his strategy. Iceman stays out on mediums. To be fair, I would have pitted by now. I mean, Andre will be very happy with that safety car. With his softs. To be fair, that he stays out, I understand. Because he's on hards anyway. Might as well stay out. I don't think the hards go to the end from here anyway. But yeah. I doubt the hard are going to the end from there. It's what's going to be 25 laps roundabout on hards. And I mean, it is probably somewhat possible, but it's not great. You have to go be under 4% a lap, and that is really low tire wear on a track like this. Yeah, mediums kind of expected, but. Yeah, John, I don't know what to say. Like, I didn't put you as first DNF on purpose. But you still decided to just do it. I didn't want you to DNF, John. Did you just lose it out of turn 4? What do you mean you don't know what to say? John, that is... Wow. Alright, John. No. You know what we're gonna do. I'm gonna invite you here, John. And I want a full explanation, a full analysis of how you decided to DNF in the first 10 laps here, yeah? Where is he? Don't hide from me, John. There you are. We're getting John on comms here. Hello, John. Obviously. I don't think I can even hear you. I don't know. Say something out loud. No. Can't hear you. Well, wait. I mean, you need to say something, John, otherwise I can't tell. Why's my stream so far back? I need to wait for like half a minute. Ah. I think now the stream thinks I'm schizophrenic, but you know, I have no clue. You changed the settings. No, I can't hear you. So I'm just genuinely schizophrenic. There's obviously no person here. Yeah. So, except for you sadly DNFing, John. What? So you told me you weren't the greatest around Brazil. But in general, the division looks pretty close. And considering where you normally qualified last season, I think this could generally be a very close division. Also for you to fight in. Because I genuinely see you pace-wise like around like 14th to 8th, as it is super close around here. I think you could generally fight for something around here. Not looking good. Just put some rain on there and you're on pole, yeah. Yeah, like, generally, I think, was it Monza? I don't know which track it was, where you just randomly were on pole by, like, like 3/10 something in the wet. You're a fucking demon in the wet. That's fucking insane. Yeah. Singapore, yeah, that was real. Was it realistic? Yeah. That was crazy. Oh, Mikey goes for the in turn one on Damon Hill. There's contact. Damon Hill's round. In the center S. Oh, that is somewhat of a rejoin. Luckily enough, there was nobody killed. Yeah. There's wings flying around. I think Brent just lost another front wing. Yep, Brent lost another front wing. It's the second front wing today for him. Yeah. The division seems to be super close. And considering... Yeah, it was insane. I think it was like 3/10 between second and 13th or 14th. So qualifying was super crazy. Malanis and Viking Fox are going at it. A bit of rubber banding going on between them. The greatness of the EA service are never to be questioned. They are through without contact here. Bailey goes up into P2, overtook Haytham on the ancient old mediums. Yeah, Haytham almost lost it and in turn Thor and hit the wall. Heard that one before. So, since nobody can hear you, John, except for me, my average schizophrenia. Would you? What are the good tracks for you? So you said Qatar, yeah. Yeah. Thursday. Thursday's was getting interesting, alright? Yeah. That's good to hear. Yeah. It's the point where you say, "Oh, thank God it's only, thank God it's only 8 races." Okay. Uh. Yeah, Monza, you're decent, yeah. Oh, John. To be fair, yeah, to be fair, John, I think Brazil is not a easy track. Yeah, I can never. Me as well, mate. I have no clue how to actually do it. But yeah, it is what it is. Did Basson just completely miss turn 1? What on earth did he do? He lost like 10 positions in one corner. There's no yellow flag. I think he just genuinely missed the entirety of the corner. Anyways. Iceman's in the pit lane, obviously, because he had ancient old mediums. But you experienced a tire wear. Do you think they can actually go to the end on these hards? Yeah. Yeah, I think like pit window was like lap 15 or something, no? Normally. 14. So it is possible, but it's going to be painful. Interesting. Someone will do it. Only has to be one that finishes. Winston receives 3 seconds. Always one. Milanes is in fighting mood today. Oh, Milanes is off! Oh, he's not dead, but he's... Oh! There was slight contact between him and a McLaren, and... Oh, he almost hit turn 4. Oh, and Winsort goes for it as well! Milanes is in the dumps, man. Oh. Oh, Windsort's through as well. He lost like 3 positions in this lap. Sorry, Milanes. Yeah, like I said, qualifying was crazy close. Incredible how close qualifying was. So, John, who do you think is going to be... Thanks, Dale. Who's going to be the... So currently, obviously, Racing Bulls look pretty strong, as well as the Alpines look pretty decent. Who do you think is going to be the best constructor today? So... Well, to be fair, Gandalf could make up a few positions. Windsword is on a move right now. Windsword's moving through the field. So, Haytham has like ancient old mediums. Melandis should definitely overtake him now, otherwise he's going to have a massive issue. And JM goes back for the lead. As Mikey and Superior fighting. Superior is through. Yeah, obviously Dale called you for being the first DNF. Yeah, obviously. Number 1 hater. I didn't call you for first DNF, John. I hoped you would finish, but can't have everything. you got it out early, yeah? Made it to lap 8 of the first new season and then just like, nah. Oh, John. Yeah. Next track next week? So this week is Kota, first race, right? Thursday. Oh, am I wrong? Okay. And next week, Tuesday, is going to be what? Bahrain. Silverstone. Ugh. Hate that track, to be honest. Can't stand it. Yeah. Cold Silver, 10 seconds in the pit lane. To be fair, I thought it's going to be more 3-second pens. But... seems to... I mean, I do, but I'm just fucking shit, it seems like. Yeah, like turn two and like the long right-hander, if I follow someone closely, I just get a shit ton of warnings. To be fair, I also thought Haas would be quite strong with Superior and Brent, but Brent had a nightmare with 2 broken front wings. So, yeah, not the greatest race again. Absolute rat again. It's such a rat again. To be fair, I think that was also my trademark for like 2 seasons in a row, just losing my front wing in the first lap. So, yeah. Bailey and JM are still going at it. That's not going to help their tyre wear. Yellow flag in turn 2. I think that was Looney Man. I'm not sure, but somebody must have lost it in turn 2. Yeah, but whatever these 3 are doing at the top currently, that won't help their tyre wear. Superi tries to stick his nose in here. Sector 2 doesn't get the move done, but yeah. I don't think they'll finish with these tyres. I think they generally have to stop again. Yeah, it's someone who's not really involved in this fight. Maybe Prof-like for some reason, you know? He's not really in this fight, but he could generally, like, because he doesn't have the massive disadvantage with the dirty air, he might actually finish the race because of it. Crude might actually pull off, Andre might actually pull off the the soft-hard strategy. As Bailey's going for it again into turn 1. Is it like really laggy today? Like the cars occasionally just like glitch around for me. Like no, just me. Bit of contact, huh? As Malatus and Windsword are at it again.
Is my voice coming through now?
I don't know. Give me a second. Oh yes! Yay. I'm not schizophrenic anymore!
Yeah, he fixed it.
So guys, I'm not schizophrenic. It's John here the entire time.
I'm the shit one that DNF'd first.
Great!
Yeah. Hi.
Yeah. Yeah, another prediction I didn't get today. Superior's in the pit lane. I predicted the Saubers to be the best constructors today. So.
I did Ferrari.
Yeah, the Saubers are currently 16th and 17th. So. My predictions didn't go up very well. Atmos goes quickest for now.
How did Bailey get a 10-second penalty, the lemon?
On the pit entry, like everybody else does on this track. Yeah, you know, Manic, it's just because of you that I lose my shit every single day. I'm getting closer and closer to insanity.
God, it's still dead close everywhere, isn't it?
Yeah. There's like always somewhere train forming. There's like only a few people that are actually alone. That is Prof, Andre, and Looney Man, Windsword. Like these few. No, I mean to be fair, Windsword isn't alone because there's Maladas or Bazaars, but in general, with these few that are just like completely alone on track, and the rest is just a very close out fight. As Malanas goes into the pit lane. He also doesn't get a 10-second penalty, so that helps.
That does help. You don't want those. They'll ruin your day.
To be fair, that is also going to cause people with their Bailey prediction to be in the mud. A lot of people predicted Bailey.
I'm surprised JM hasn't scampered away after that quality. As he did.
I mean, yeah, but it was the same in Elite, no? Like, there was always one person in Elite last season that knocked it out of the park, out of nowhere. And then just completely struggled throughout the race. They were always around the top, but they never...
Got quite a lot
Yeah.
of poles for last season.
Yeah, but also Dale at the beginning, like he
Yeah,
got
but
like
Dale's-
pole, but he never really won it.
Yeah, that's because Dale's crap.
Teammates at its best.
Annoyingly, I was hoping when he comes back next week I'd be on more points than him, but no, I'm still going to be on 0.
I just didn't want to give him that. You just didn't want the head start.
No, I didn't want to give him. I didn't want to have Stroll.
Pass and get 3 seconds.
Oh, passing.
Where did he even get them? He got them on the straight.
Passing.
He cut across the fucking pit entry. That's what he did. Oh, Chris. Oh, Chris. Not only did he reset in quali, you always be number 2, John, is saying Dale. I mean, you can't be number 2 to someone that is basically never there the entire season, Dale.
Yeah, where is my teammate?
He's just collecting the data. The entire season. Every week. Bailey dives into the pit lane. That's not going to help with a 10-second pen.
No. I'd imagine he's going to get a set of mediums on there.
I think the mechanics have hards in their hand. Can't see it.
Mediums. They got a medium.
Nice. I mean, yeah, to be fair, pretty obvious, but like 10 laps to go, 11 laps to go. Bailey goes onto the mediums.
Look how far he's dropped. Wow.
10-second pen. That's what I mean, like Milan is just now completely back in the game. Yeah, it seems like it's gonna be an either Williams or an Alpine if they finish the race. If Prof, to be fair, I do think if Prof is good on tires, he was never really in a fight with someone. He could actually finish the race from here. He could actually win if he maintained his tires. No, his tires don't look great, to be fair. His tires don't look great. Mikey's in the pits.
Mikey's in the pits, yeah. Someone's going to try it.
Someone has to. JM obviously won't, since he has to now react to Mikey.
Bailey's making moves.
Yeah, kinda has to now, no? Milanes goes for it down the inside against cold steel, and he makes it stick, and he now, if he can follow Bailey, he can actually gain like some decent positions. But to be fair, Bailey on the fresh medium is going to be hard to follow around. He is just really quick. Brent has an absolute nightmare of a race. JM doesn't pit. Prof doesn't pit. Andre
I don't
doesn't
reckon
pit.
any of them are going to pit.
Looney Man doesn't pit.
I think
Windsword's
JM
tire is about to explode, I can see.
I think
Gandalf's
JM's going
pitting.
to try and go
Oh,
to the end.
Gandalf almost completely rounded the pit lane. The thing is, I would say not a lot of people are even safe, even if they stay out. I think Mike could actually charge up until like P5 or something. Because he's just a crazy amount of pace quicker than everybody else now.
Yeah, I mean, the Speary, Viking, Fox have got only 5 lap old hards.
Yeah.
So they should be pretty alright towards the end. They'll be quicker than the mediums.
Yeah. When do you reckon is going to be the first puncture? Like lap 34 or something?
It's going to be around there, yeah.
Well, the yellow flag. Is it Basson? It is Chris Basson. Chris Basson is round, and I think for the first time in I think my entirety of my comms career, I can actually see Basson finishing below his qualifying position. That's a first, I think. That is actually a first.
So what does it say?
Watch him now fucking retire in the pit lane.
So apparently the hards can do 25 laps till puncture.
Oh. Yeah, but depends if they don't fight. JM was in a lot of fights. I mean, his tires don't look brutal. Oh, they don't look great, mate.
No, they look a bit bobbly.
Prof's tires also don't look that great. Andre's tires also don't look great. Andre's pitting, yeah. Don't think they'll actually make it. I think Atmos has a decent chance to do it.
Yeah, Andre pitted too late, really, if he was going to pit.
Atmos is also the first two-stopper, yeah. Mikey's down to P8.
Looney Man's tyres probably look the best out of them.
Yeah.
Jams look awful.
Yeah. Mikey's now on the back of that train. He's already quicker than Iceman. And if Iceman doesn't make it back into DRS, he's going to get swallowed by Mikey.
I wish they would show you the percentages.
Yeah, that would be great. I mean, it randomly does sometimes, but like you can't really force it. Mikey goes past. Yeah, pretty easy overtake from him now. And he's now on the hunt for Viking Fox. And Superior's round. Another position for Mikey. Nice helicopter cam here. Yeah, I think Mikey's generally just going to fly through the field.
Yeah, he's caught up well.
Oh. Let's see what JM's tyres are looking like. I mean, you can already see like the lines on the rear tyres.
He's got such a nice lead. He needs to start taking it a little bit easy.
Oh.
I can't. I'll be amazed if he finishes.
Atmos starts jumping down the lead. He's gained like 3/10 per corner now. But he's struggling with top speed. Mikey's now on the back of Viking Fox. So it's definitely not Racing Bull this week as the best constructor. I think we can mark that. I would say Williams at the moment, no?
McLaren maybe?
Oh yeah, true. McLaren if they actually finished there, yeah.
Yeah, probably just McLaren.
Yeah, or Williams. Yeah. The first and 13th. Oh, Mikey can't overtake. The tire delta between these two is crazy, but he can't get past. Now he should be. No. Mikey can't get past Viking Fox.
Mikey runs a lot of wing.
Yeah, but like the tire delta between these two is insane, and he can't get past him.
Yeah, he'll struggle to get past on the straights because of the high wings he runs.
And Haytham loses the position to Andre. Basson now on the back of Death Zombie. Oh, JM's tires looking rough, mate.
Is he gonna get him now? He's right up his chuffer. No. I actually think Viking Fox is pulling it away without DRS.
Right.
Oh god, those tyres do not look good.
Yeah. Didn't even gain time on him. Mikey just can't get past. Now he can with a good exit. Oh, he touches the curb! Oh my god! Mikey almost died.
No, Mikey.
Mikey touched the inside curb and, yeah,
God.
mowed a bit of grass there. Can't believe he kept that. So, another episode of How Horrible Can JM's Tyre Look? My god, Basson. That tyre's looking rough. Man, I think a blind person could read something on that tyre. That's how rough that tyre looks. Oh, Profs looks slightly better.
I think Looney Man's looked the best out of all three.
Yeah, but Atmos completely munched down the difference. There he is. Mikey with the crowbar! Forced a bit of shoving there against Viking Fox. But he is through. Let's see if he's able to pull away. Viking Fox now with half a battery. Don't think it's over between these two.
No, I think Viking will get him on the straight.
Oh. Flying past him, it's like he's standing still.
See,
Oh, Mikey breaks later, there's contact, he goes on the grass and Viking Fox found in the wall. Well. People might say that's a way to defend your position.
that's you call that suboptimal.
Yeah, Viking Fox's entire right wing is gone. Yeah, I don't think he can actually finish with that lead. I mean, he probably will stay out, but he will lose probably also the position. He probably won't lose. I mean, he might as well lose it to Windsword and Damon Hill. Oh, back to JM's tire.
Oh, is it gonna
I'm
go on the
amazed that
last
isn't
lap?
exploding. Well, you can see the graining on the right side of the tire as well.
He's got a decent lead, he can just go easy on the last lap.
Just pray on the last lap. Prof, on the other hand, it's got Atmos breathing down his neck, waiting for him to slow down more. It's amazing how much he catched up. Considering a few laps ago, Prof was like 7 seconds ahead of Atmos. Let's have a look at JM's tyre. Viking
There's a sick part
Foxes.
of me that wants it to explode, but
Milanos and Haferman outpassed Viking Fox. My god. Atmos is now in DRS to Prof, and we're going to see a sprint down the line. I mean, even if it explodes now, JM is safe. Is it going to be Atmos or Prof? Down to the wire. JM wins the first race of the season. Prof goes second, Atmos third, Louis Man finishes in P4, Mikey GTI with a mega last stint into P5, Superior P6, Bailey really unlucky into P7, Iceman 8th, Andre 9th, Milanos 10th, Hatham 11th, Viking Fox after that incident 12th, Windsword 13th, Damon Hill 14th, Cold Steel, didn't serve his 10-second pen, drops down to 18th, Death Zombie 16th, and Basson, I think I can say for the first time in my commentator career, finished below his starting position. Yeah, and the reigning elite champion finishes 19th after losing 2 front wings, I think, this race. Somebody hit the head, everyone. Somebody had everyone's and different. I would say this was a good race. JM with a very, very consistent, good effort. Didn't think his tyre would actually hold up after all that fighting.
no, fair play to him. I was expecting a lot more carnage today.
Yeah.
But, no.
I mean, in the end, there was some incidents, but not a lot.
Nothing major, with some minor things.
No. Only one DNF. We got the first 3-second penalty on lap 14. Is that correct? Seems like it. Oh, I didn't check who finished 10th. Oh, it doesn't matter. Right.
Same time next week, yeah?
Yeah, normally there's going to be fear here. I just joined in because I thought, you know what, I know so many of these guys, might as well. Yeah, it was a brilliant first race. I think we can say that. And
qualifying was cracked.
Yeah, it's given us a good hope for the rest of the season. So everybody who enjoyed it, make sure you tune in next week. But then normally it should be Fear actually next week. And have a good one.